In this video, we're going to talk about our footer. Now, the footer is used, it basically sits right at the bottom of your web page. Nothing can go lower than the footer. And you'll notice that from when we add content to our page part, you'll notice that the footer just keeps getting pushed down and down and down and down and down kind of thing. So let's set up the footer. Now, what is the footer used for? Footer is used for like your social icon buttons, maybe your address of your shop, an email address, something that you want them once you scroll to the bottom, maybe a contact us. You could pop up a contact us down there, something that's going to sit right at the bottom of your page, not necessarily the main focus of everything, but it's going to sit down there. I think the copyright as well sits down there once you preview everything in Wix, and we can have a look at that later once we go to preview. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some text. So we go to add. We're going to add probably header text 1. We're going to double click on it and we're going to do our email address. So I'm going to call it batman@thebatcave.co.nz. Cool. We're going to make sure that we've got it at a color that we like. So I am actually just going to keep that as a nice black. May change it later on, but whoops, it's probably too shrunk. All right, there we go. So where's our footer? Right there. So basically you click on it, any text or anything like that, and you drag. And as you can see, while I'm dragging, it won't actually put it into the footer. It just keeps moving it down the page. But as you can see, there's a button right here. So I'll highlight it on it that says move to footer. And if I click on that, it pops it into the footer. So now if you click on footer, so if you click on the footer here, you've got this little icon to adjust your footer height or where it is in the page. And as you can see, the text for Batman at the Batcave, it moves because it's stuck to the footer and it's always going to be underneath the page at the bottom. So let's move that over to this side and we'll center it here. I need one more because I'm going to put our address on there. So we go add, we go text, and I might just do maybe a header 5 because it's a little bit smaller. And we're going to call it Batcave. I'm going to go 572 Old Cave Road. Oops. Taupo, New Zealand. Cool. So with this one, make sure that you change that color because it's not a red, and we're going to keep it black. And it's the right size for me. Font, make sure you change the font, and you always have everything looking nice. So we're going to go back up and pick our font, which is that one. And we'll drag it. Oops, we need to move it into the footer, which is this sucker here. Move it into the footer, and then we put it over this side and we center it. What's it going to do? There we go, center. Cool. And that's it. So basically, and we'll make sure that looks horrible with that font on it. So let's change it to our font. And I'm going to drop the size down a bit. So that's pretty much it. If we go up to preview up in the top corner up here, if we click on it, you're going to preview your web page how it is now. So we've got our header at the top and we've got our footer that we were using. So this doesn't show the copyright info down the bottom, but you can pop that in if you want to, but it is showing our address and it is showing our email address for someone to contact us. And that's it. Next, we're going to concentrate on the page, and I'll see you in the next video.